powerful lords of nature.
In a distant place, inaccessible to man, lay the island of Gorm. The island is still shaken by the battles between Gormiti that have followed ages after ages without anyone prevailing. Every Gormiti has evolved, and every tribe has become stronger and more powerful. New champions face off, but the war for ruling the island doesn't seem to end. An event is going to change Gorm's future forever. It's written that when the sun will extinguish and the darkness will cover the island, every tribe will have to choose a representative, the champion. In the ancient plain of Astrek, where the souls of the most valorous warriors rest, our heroes will be called to face each other in a tournament of absolute ferocity. Strength, determination, concentration. Those are requirements for the absolute champion, the one that will be able to defeat all of his enemies and finally bring the peace on the Gorm again. In the north of Gorm is situated, since millennia, the forest of Hagar, refuge of the forest tribe.
I knew they would send you.
The Grand Council has instructed me to verify your pacification in the tournament, Barbataus. We all need your experience in battle.
Cannon Trunk, you should know better than others that my choice of neutrality is solid.
I know how much it would cost you to break your principles. However, your past of undefeatable warrior and your infinity wisdom make you the only one to bring peace on Gorm. May the spirit of the forest guide your choice, Barbataus.
Only me, Colossus, can win. With my strength, I will rule Gorm, and peace will finally return on the island. I, the son of the earth, ask to be nominated champion!
Meanwhile, Carapax, champion of the Sea Tribe, is preparing for the battle, calling to himself all the energy of Sia. There, I'm starting to feel it. It's like a tingling that gradually takes hold of me. I have always lived in the sea, but only now I can really feel the energy of all its creatures. Today, I'm called to write indebtedly the name of my tribe in the history of Gorm. Only with victory I can guarantee its peace.
Hey, Dragon! You came here to make sure I was getting ready?
No way, Helios. Since I've known you, I never had any doubts about you. I just wanted to warn you.
If I was you, I wouldn't worry so much. The one who can defeat me has yet to be born. Yeah!
You're always the same, Helios. May the wind always support your wings.
Don't be afraid, my friend. Peace will soon rule again on Gorm.
Tomorrow we will see the fight between the forces of the forest, earth, sea, and air for the domain of the island. But an evil presence hides in the shadows and plots against the desire for peace of the tribes of Gorm, whose future has yet to be decided. Here, the big day has arrived. The tribes of Gorm, after centuries of fratricidal battles, are reunited for the first time in the plain of Astrek. The moment is solemn. Each tribe must present its own champion. Here is Colossus, champion of the earth and his impenetrable armor. Moray, can you feel all its fury too?
Yes, Carapax, you will have to find a way to use it to your advantage.
Elias, chosen to represent the tribe of the air, is surely the most agile and fast among the Gormiti. It's not a mystery that the tribe of the water has chosen Carapax, always considered of the most valorous warrior of the abysses.
And where is the champion of the forest tribe? Ni. Maybe you weren't able to find someone with enough courage? Ni.
Who spoke? Let the one who has dared so much come forward.
I am Daedalus, the terror of the sands, and I certainly don't fear you.
You will regret such insolence.
That's enough. The tribe of the forest has its champion too.
It's the time of battle. The first to fight will be Carapax and Colossus.
The power of the earth will overwhelm you!
I don't think so, hard-headed.
Take this! I will destroy you!
We will see.
You are finished! Forces of the earth!
Oh no, here! Colossus has miscalculated. The fate of encounter has been decided. The winner of the first fight is Carapax. The second fight is between Barbatos and Elias.
And I should fight this old rotten drunk. Nya! He won't even be able to see my movements. Hopla! Cuckoo! Take this! Gotcha! Nya! Gotcha again! Nya! Hey, what are you here? I'm here! People of Gorm! I'm the winner! How long I have to go on humiliating my opponent?
Fool, your ability on the field is remarkable. However, you should never underestimate your opponent.
Barbatos wins the second fight.
Be careful, Carapax. Did you see how Barbatos has studied the moves of Elias, waiting for the right moment to strike back?
Yes, he was just pretending to be at the mercy of Elias. He is a formidable opponent. Here is the final that will decide who will be the absolute champion of Gorm. The millennial challenge is about to end, and the fight seems to be very hard. The title contenders are Barbatos and Carapax. He is really powerful. Forces of the sea, go to me.
You may have been able to trick everyone, but not me. Why did you drop your guard at the last minute?
I called the heart of the forest to read the heart of Carapax. He's a formidable warrior, and his heart is pure. No one better than him can decide the future of Gorm. But don't be fooled. Unfortunately, I fear that it's not over yet.
Poor fools. Did you think it would have been so easy? I, deep down fear, champion of the volcanic tribe, claim a right to participate in a tournament.
Come forward! The forces of the sea don't fear the horror of the lava.
As you wish. The new history of Gorm will be written with your blood.
Oh no, my eyes! I can't see anything!
Poor idiots. Did all of you really thought that I would risk to lose? My tribe has been tricking you for millennia, bringing chaos to the tribes of the earth, water, air and forest, using it for our plans of conquest. Finally, thanks to me, deep down fear, the volcanic tribe will have the absolute domain of the island. And now die, Carapax.
Turn your gaze to the horizon. A light will glow. The true Prince of Gorm will come, and with him a new dawn of peace will begin.
Evil! Leave the room! Gorm!
Today, Gorm has learned a lesson that will never be forgotten across the centuries. An important step has been made to the path of peace. A momentary truce has reversed the fate of the island, pushing away a future of slavery, destruction and fear.
Only together we can guarantee a better future for everyone.
Don't be fooled. We still have some unfinished business to settle.
Come on, don't warm up, little guy. There's always time for a new tournament on Gorm!
Do not think it's over yet. This was just the beginning. I will be back. I will be back.